I'm not poly, but like even just when everybody heard that like me and my husband had threesomes before, it was like, oh, she's willing to do that to keep a man. I'm like,
nah.
That was all me.
Yeah.
That was all me. Like, but I hate the idea of people thinking like it's always the guy that wants this, that. So she introduced you to the poly life, and it's like me introducing that, you know what I'm saying, to my husband, and it's just like, yo, this is what I.
Nobody expected this. Seriously, if you had asked fans 2 years ago if Iman Shumpert's mother would one day drag Teyana Taylor in front of the whole world and straight up call her a gold digger, they'd laugh you out of the room. But sometimes, real life is messier than reality TV. And right now, this family drama is playing out like an episode of the wildest soap opera you've ever seen. If you've been anywhere near the internet lately, you already know Teyana and Iman have been through it. They were the couple everyone rooted for. She's talented, funny, raw, and real. He's charming, athletic, and seemed like the supportive husband every woman dreams of. But behind that picture-perfect vibe, cracks were forming for years, and once they split, the floodgates opened. At first, fans picked sides the usual way. Some blamed Iman, pointing fingers at the cheating rumors that seemed to follow him like a shadow. Others whispered Teyana had emotionally checked out long ago, using music and acting as an excuse to keep distance. But one person who never said a word during all the whispers was Iman's mother. She kept her thoughts private, even when fans tagged her under messy posts or tried to drag her into gossip. She never clapped back. She never liked shady comments. She just watched. That's why when she finally snapped, people lost their minds, because you know how it is. The quiet ones always come with the biggest bombshells. And boy, did she deliver. It all started, according to insiders, when she got tired of seeing her son dragged like he was the villain in Teyana's fairy tale. Apparently, friends close to the family say she's been biting her tongue for years, watching Teyana spin the narrative. But once the breakup went public and Teyana started flaunting her new situationship with other men, Mama Shumpert said, "Enough is enough." And instead of keeping it behind closed doors like classy family drama, she let loose on Facebook. Yep, you heard that right. Facebook. You know something's about to get real when your mom logs into Facebook, types a whole essay and presses post with her chest. Screenshots of her rant spread like wildfire within hours. She started by saying she'd stayed silent for too long, but couldn't watch people pity a woman who, in her words, never loved her son, only his fame and bank account. She said Teyana knew exactly what she was doing from day one, that she used her son's NBA checks to fund her projects, her tours, and her luxury life. And she didn't hold back at all. She wrote, "A mother knows when her child is being taken advantage of. I begged him to open his eyes, but love is blind. He gave that woman everything, fame, a family, and protection. And look how she repays him, running around with another man while the ink is barely dry on the divorce papers." Whew, you can imagine the comment section. Half the people were like, "Tell it, Mama Shumpert." The other half dragged her for airing dirty laundry in public. But she wasn't done. She added fuel to the fire, dropping hints that Teyana might not have been as loyal as she claimed. She didn't name names, but she said, "I know about the secret phone calls, the hidden trips, the times my son came home crying because he knew she was with someone else but loved her too much to leave." Now, let's pause for a second. This wasn't some random cousin or anonymous insider leaking this. This was the man's mother. So people took her words seriously, or at least seriously enough, to send the internet into meltdown mode. As soon as the Facebook rant hit the blogs, Twitter did what Twitter does best: memes, jokes, and conspiracy theories. People dug up old interviews, old photos, old red carpet clips. Suddenly, every moment where Teyana looked annoyed or distant was proof that Mama Shumpert had been right all along. Fans started tweeting, "Maybe she really was using him," while others clapped back, "She carried that man's kids, built a family, and now she's the bad guy?" Meanwhile, Teyana stayed silent. No Instagram stories, no cryptic tweets. Nothing, which of course made it worse because you know how the internet works. Silence means guilt to some, class to others. Her silence gave the rumor mill more fuel than a tank at a drag race. But you know who wasn't silent? Iman's mom again. Word on the street is that she gave a phone interview to a small blog, where she doubled down and dropped a few more bombs. According to her, she always felt like an outsider in her son's marriage. She said Teyana treated her coldly, controlled who could visit their home, and acted like she was better than everyone else. She even hinted that she once caught Teyana talking about a prenup behind Iman's back, planning her exit while spending his money. Whether it's true or not, nobody knows for sure. But the story was messy enough that even big gossip pages picked it up. Overnight, headlines popped up like mushrooms after rain. Iman's mom calls Teyana a gold digger. Teyana Taylor exposed by her ex-mother-in-law. Some fans felt bad for Teyana. They said no matter what happened in the marriage, this was too much. Others loved it because, let's be real, people love family drama as long as it's not theirs. So where was Iman during all this? Well, people close to him say he was mortified. One insider claimed he called his mom and begged her to delete the Facebook post, but she refused. She told him, "I raised you, I protected you, and now I'm protecting you again. Let them know the truth." He couldn't argue with her. Who can win against their mom, right? But behind the scenes, Iman was trying to keep things calm. He's got a career to protect too. Sources say he reached out to Teyana, hoping to convince her to ignore his mom's rant and not retaliate. He didn't want a bigger war, but at the same time, he didn't exactly come out and defend Teyana either. That silence spoke volumes. Fans noticed he didn't post any supportive words for his ex-wife. He didn't clap back at his mom. He just posted a couple of moody quotes on Instagram about truth always winning and family first. Some people took that as him secretly agreeing with his mom's rant. Others thought he was trying to keep the peace without angering either side. Now, while all this was going down, Teyana's team was allegedly working overtime behind closed doors. Rumor has it her lawyers advised her to stay silent publicly, but are looking into whether Mama Shumpert's statements could be defamation. It's messy because proving defamation is hard, especially when it's a mother speaking her opinions. Plus, a lawsuit would only make the drama bigger and more public. Meanwhile, Teyana's friends weren't as silent. Some of her close industry besties started posting shady quotes like, "A bitter mother-in-law will ruin more homes than a side chick ever could." Fans quickly figured out who that was aimed at. The tension was so thick you could cut it with a butter knife. So what does all this mean for Teyana? Well, people are divided. Some say her image is taking a hit because when a mother drags you like this, it plants seeds in people's minds, true or not. Brands notice. PR teams panic. And the sad reality is, the internet loves to see a strong woman get knocked down. Others argue that Teyana has such a loyal fan base that she'll bounce back. After all, she's survived Hollywood drama before. 1. Twist that has fans especially locked in: how all of this chaos might impact Teyana's rumored new romance. Let's not forget the whispers that after her split from Iman, she quietly began seeing actor Aaron Pierre. The internet never forgets, and neither apparently does Mama Shumpert. Because if she was upset before, sources say the idea of Teyana moving on while the family wounds are still fresh has sent her into a whole new level of rage. Insiders claim Mama Shumpert sees this as the ultimate betrayal, a sign that Teyana was already eyeing her next bag while still married to Iman. Whether that's fact or just bitter speculation, it's added even more fuel to an already explosive situation. So what now? People close to Teyana say she's trying to stay focused, pouring energy into her kids and her upcoming creative projects. On the surface, she's playing it cool. She's posting, smiling, showing up to meetings, and rehearsals like nothing's wrong. But behind closed doors? Sources say she's furious. Not just at the drama, but at how quickly public perception can shift. She feels blindsided, betrayed, humiliated. And more than anything, she's terrified that Mama Shumpert's version of events might actually stick. Meanwhile, Mama Shumpert isn't backing down. If anything, she's doubling down. Insiders claim she's told close friends that she has more receipts, voice notes, texts, even photos, that she's willing to leak if Teyana keeps playing the victim in public. Whether she's sitting on real dirt or just bluffing to scare her into silence, no one knows for sure. But the threat alone is working. All eyes are now locked on Teyana, waiting to see if she'll clap back, or if Mama Shumpert will strike again first. And the truth? This isn't just drama anymore. It's a full-blown chess match. Every post, every leak, every silence is calculated. And with reputations, careers, and co-parenting on the line, One wrong move could change everything. And the key fans? Oh, they're eating this drama up like it's their favorite Sunday brunch special. Every gossip blog, podcast, and TikTok page is running full speed with it. Edits, memes, deep dives, it's all out there. Every time Teyana dares to post something about her music, her fashion line, or even just a cute moment with her kids, the comments are instantly hijacked. What about Mama Shumpert's tea, though? Is Aaron still in the picture? Drop the receipts, sis. It's messy. It's chaotic. And honestly, it's the kind of spectacle people can't look away from, even if they say they're tired of it. What was once a breakup has now evolved into a full-blown family feud, and it's made one thing painfully clear. Co-parenting just got 10 times more complicated for Teyana and Iman. Because now, every school drop-off, every shared birthday party, every family decision is soaked in tension. And poor Iman? He's right in the middle, trying to balance loyalty to his mother while not igniting even more resentment from his ex-wife. The internet, of course, has questions. Is Mama Shumpert a concerned mother protecting her son and calling out what she believes to be the truth? Or is she a bitter former mother-in-law who's holding on to grudges and making things worse? Is Teyana the villain some claim she is? A woman who walked away from a marriage the second it stopped serving her? Or is she a tired, talented artist who spent years holding a family together only to be dragged through public hell? Maybe the truth isn't black or white. Maybe it's complicated. Maybe they're all messy in different ways, and maybe that's what makes it so addictive to follow. But one thing's for sure, this story isn't over. Not even close. Rumor has it Mama Shumpert isn't done talking. Word on the street is she's sitting on more receipts, and the next drop could be explosive. The blogs already have draft headlines ready. Because when it comes to this saga, one post could light the whole thing up all over again. So keep your notifications on because as soon as something new drops, you know I'll be here spilling every detail for you. Don't forget to hit that like button if you love the tea, drop your thoughts in the comments because I need to know whose side you're on, and smash that subscribe so you don't miss a single update. Because in this family feud, it's only just getting started.